Chat, this is the LSD Jam. This piece of art was made by Yoshitora, who submitted the games. Now, there is a jam for games like the game LSD, which is a game about dream emulation. And I love games like that. I tend to enjoy walking simulator type things. We do have a couple games that were picked, and there's a couple more that I added based on another recommendation from another chat member. I did play a game called Kitty Kart 64, and that's in the most recent Lizard Crate video, if you want to watch that one. That one was a part of this competition. If you want to call it a competition, it's not. It's just a game jam. But that one was really good. And there's going to be a couple more that we're going to check out. But first, I Am Worm. Let's see if this works. Okay, we got some worm. So I don't know what the exact, like, parameters of this game jam are, but whatever they are, I'm sure it involves the word weird. Just an assumption. Oh. Okay. Would you still love chat if they were a worm? No. Oh. I love the face of the worm. I feel like I'm reading Dune... Children of Dune. It's from the something Yara Naika meme? I don't think I'm saying that right. See, now this would be a cool concept, voice crack, if someone made this but used Meat, the famous Vinesauce character that is not actually originally from the Vinesauce lore, but it was in a Microsoft commercial in the late 90s, made by Kevin Yeager. Anyway, point is, the famous Meat should have his own game, is all I'm trying to say. I feel like, you know, Sponge has had a game, we've had Vine Shroom fellas with games. Meat probably needs a game. This is actually happening inside Meat at McDonald's. I feel like Meat could go to McDonald's in the game, the Meat game, the hypothetical Meat game. Like, he could just slither on over to a Danuge. Let's have a Meat game jam. Chat, I may consider that. I don't know how to organize a game jam, but if anyone wants to take the reins on it, I'd be down. I think I would be down for a Meat game jam. The parameters being Meat. But yeah, I wouldn't know exactly how to make that work, because that sounds like something that requires a little bit more than me just sitting on my ass. And, could be a cool idea, though. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go, chat. I like the worm music. Speaking of worms, you know what I really like? Aside from the game Worms, and its very many incarnations, I really like Liero, and there was a homebrew version I've talked about before called Weero on the Wii, and I spent countless hours playing that with my friends. I would probably, you know what? I wouldn't mind doing I think I just cheesed that level. I wouldn't mind doing a Liero night. I don't know if there's any, like, modern version of Liero that's like online multiplayer. But that game is cool. Speaking of just worm-related content, because worms are an underrated life form. Yeah. Someone said, I've been saying this. Thank you, normal internet user. That's actually their name, by the way. I agree. Worms, you know, and the early bird gets the worm, but what does the early worm get? Not enough credit. The early worm gets the bird? Yeah, exactly, the finger. The middle finger. Because no one cares enough about the worm.
Walter, put your worm away, Walter.
Waiting for the worms to come. Okay, so this game is getting a little more challenging. It's a very simple game. This is nothing like LSD Dream Emulator, but I still appreciate it nonetheless. And it opened the door to some good worm discussion. Oh, it's like a dream? I get it. Cool. So next is, so again, Kitty Cart 64 is worth watching on the Lizard Crate video for sure. Check that one out. But next is U.A.S. Vinny, did you watch the 4-hour video on Mario's invisible walls? No. Yeah, this checks out. This is, like a scum shooter, like a Goblin America, or, what's that other game called that everybody got into for a while there? What's that game? Cruelty Squad. Not that this is anything like Cruelty Squad, other than it's a bitrate killer. Okay, maybe it's a little bit like Cruelty Squad. For some reason, shooting the gun slowed the game. Is this a Halo pistol? Oh my god. Everything's so fucking deep fried. Very nice. Thank you, Windows. The X-Blade has a hack blood charge. High CPU usage detected. You may experience performance issues. Really? From this? How many frames is this running at? Fucking 2,000? We be smoking and drinking, it says here. I like how this door turns... Look, okay, so red and black door, right? Get closer. Nah, it's green. I think I'm almost dead. I can't really tell. This game is content enough to obfuscate any relevant information. No, it's fine. No idea if I was supposed to do that. Will you release more stuff like the Garbage Land EP? If the mood strikes. Yeah, Garbage Land, we didn't, like, wake up one morning and say, we're gonna do a rat song, you know, that sounds like Beck. It just kind of happened. I told the story, but it's... You know, if there's... if we're playing some music and something sounds like that, I usually let the song kind of dictate what it wants to be. As highfalutin as that sounds. You know, tortured artists and all that, and poets, whatever. While my bros play Grand Theft Auto. In the 1830s, yeah. But, no. I just, you know, I like that rat song a lot. But, it's just, you know, if it happens, it happens. I'm not gonna make a full album of Beck-like songs as much as I like Beck. But I'm really happy people liked it. That meant a lot to the band, and, you know, myself especially. Even if it was just for fun and shits and giggles, you know? Why does this game hate my eyes so much? I was just thinking that, chat member. I guess in other Redvox news, real quick, I will say, yeah, we've got some stuff on the horizon. That should be good. I think people will also enjoy. I don't know when that will be, but I'll just say I'm really into some of the new songs that we're cooking up. So, someone just said Redvox shill. It's almost like I'm getting paid by them. Someone said I'm gonna go blind. I like how the comments are going back and forth between, hey Vinny, tell me about your rat song. Check is in the mail. To, Vinny, my eyes hurt. Listen, it's not just that the eyes are hurt, but the gameplay also hates you. Like, the game is fine to play, but it's just, some of these enemies are just like, you don't have a chance to, you have to just shoot them as soon as you see them, because otherwise that happens. Speaking of first-person shooters, though, I played Phantom Fury, chat. The Ion Fury sequel. And you know what? I see people shitting on it. And it's pretty mediocre, but it's not bad. This game has stopped working. Okay, we have to go to the next game because it swallowed my mouse. It actually, like, stopped working properly, so, yeah, that's a shame. Mercurial Dreams is the next game. Now, I really want to see something like the game LSD. That's what I'm here for. So, when will something deliver? Game lasts 30 to 45 minutes. Well, we'll find out. Okay, good start, good start. I want to throw that plushie out the window to recreate childhood trauma. You know, champ, we still have a good way to go before we reach the village. How about you close your eyes and rest a bit? Journey's long, but the best adventures always are. Sleeping a bit will make the time fly by. You'll see. Hey there, champ. And while you sleep, why not think about what you want to do first when you get there? The village is full of surprises waiting for you. Just like Cloud, who is also full of surprises. Besides, dreaming is like having a little adventure of your own. Who knows what wonders you'll encounter in your dreams? Press X to close eyes. Welcome to the piss dimension. You can only get here when you sleep. In a car that is going approximately 63.2 miles an hour. Yes, the piss dimension. That's an excellent, excellent title screen. Oh. Are they gonna make bone noises? This is promising, chat. Okay. Oh look, an orange cat around here. I trust you'll be a calm guest and not too mischievous. Bum-ba-da-ba. Just plugging my controller in. Doesn't work. Alright. Take this key. With it, the deepest dreams of your owner will open before you. It's kind of amazing seeing the difference between this and some of the other games in this jam so far. Vinny, the tail placement? Oh, yeah. It's a little unfortunate, actually. The claw. Is that a hello neighbor? Is that a fucking neighbor? That really is like neighbor at home. Non-standard neighbor at home. Who are these fellas? Oh, bad fellas. Bad touch fellas. Bad touch fellas. Isn't Gwimbly in this game? I did finally see that episode, by the way. It was highly enjoyable. I like the hand tower with the sun. That I don't like. That's bad. Would you like to play a game? Take this compass. It will help you navigate through the village. It's easy to get lost in this labyrinth of dreams and memories. Press M to use it. Thank you, cat, for my life. Cats like meow. I walk these lonely roads. Well, it seems time is literally stopped for us. Can you help me get that big clock over there going again? They say time is relative, but this clock has taken it way too seriously. How about you give it a little nudge. Like TikTok clock. Billy Joseph is going to sue. He doesn't own that voice. If I can do that voice, then he doesn't own the voice. I walk that road like road. I like Green Day. I do. I like Warning. Jeff, you told me to listen to Warning. And I listened to it. I gotta say, that album is, like, really good. I don't love Green Day. I like some of their early stuff, and I like Warning. So that's all I really know. And I know the singles that have been, like, way overplayed. They're fine, but, you know, they got some good songs. They're very catchy songs. Some of their older stuff is dookie. Correct. Yeah. Do you remember that game that we watched, the TV show from Britain, where the dude in the wall was suffocating in a sock? For some reason, I just had a flashback to that. That's another segment that gets mega claimed. The arrow of time points in the direction of increasing disorder and entropy. This reminds me of a couple different games, but also Psychonauts. So chat, speaking of cats, you know, I don't really want a pet. I feed wild birds, I feed ducks. I'm happy with that. And I went to go buy wild bird seed. And I went to a PetSmart today to get some bird seed for, you know, doves and pigeons and cardinals. Honestly, pretty much every bird except crows, and I feed them peanuts. But I never feed ducks bread. So that's fun. I like to feed birds. They're nice. Beat me to get this key. First to 3 points wins. It's Pong again. But I was looking at the cats. They had some cats, and they had like an orange cat, and it was looking at me all gleefully, and I was like, man, oh, that's a nice cat. I hope it gets a nice home. Made me kind of sad, actually, but I know it'll get a nice home eventually. I think I'm softening as I get older, you know? But I just like animals in general. I just don't have... I'm allergic to cats, and I don't want to actually have a pet. I don't think I would be the best pet owner. Oh! Yeah, I want to... If I'm going to ever get a cat, it's going to be a cat with exactly one brain cell. Like, that Pong paddle, the side of its brain, and the Pong ball is the brain cell. So, yeah, an orange cat. Exactly. I guess I could get a slug. Got a slug! Get an isopod. No, I don't want actually. I'm content to go feed the ducks at the pond. That's good enough for me. And the wild birds. I just want to make friends with a crow, and I'll be like even happier. That'll be fine for me. Just to like have like a crow friend, just like hang with once in a while. I want crows to help me do my taxes. They're smart. I hear they can do that. Take these boots, help me decorate everything. Step on the red platforms to freeze them. Did I not pick up the boots? I didn't pick up the boots. Yeah, take that turbo tax. I've got a turb crow tax. That's not a -2. That's not a -2, chat. You can probably get a dolphin to do your taxes. Yeah, but how are they gonna, like, file the paperwork? It's gonna get mushy. They're definitely not gonna commit tax fraud for you. Because it's a dolphin, you can trust it. Is this a mobile game? No, this is an LSD Dream emulator-like game, I think. There we go. You need to intentionally fail now, Vinny, for the ad. Rage bait. Which, you know, when I was growing up, rage bait meant a very different thing. Cold change the snow brings unexpected beauty, illuminating the dark times. Straight dark and brave. It's good to keep thoughts inside sometimes. Yeah. I think I'm going to finish this one, because this one's kind of cool. And also, we've already aligned several planets. Elaborate on rage bait. That's not a real cat, is it? If it's our brain that assimilates reality, then we're dreaming. Then when dreaming? Are we creating a universe within ourselves? Are we a plate of sashimi dreaming that we're real? Oh, sashimi, you don't believe me?
But you won't let those robots defeat me. Sashimi.
We found a shuttle. Okay. Yeah. Oh shit, it's interstellar now. Biblically accurate black hole. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can count.
Luigi, there's spaghetti in there. I'm telling you, Luigi, I saw it.
I can't actually press any buttons right now, chat. I pressed several buttons and nothing's working. No. Apply cat to keyboard. No, it's over. Yeah, I don't know. I can't actually press anything. I clicked with my mouse. I have pressed buttons. I've pressed controller. Let me unplug controller. Maybe that has something to do with it. No. I've pressed all the numbers. Enter everything. Drag the one? Oh. Wow. Cute black hole. I see people saying it's AI art, and we're not going to begin a debate here. But I've also seen, and I don't know, maybe some of you know the telltale signs. Let me count the, hang on, let me count those fingers. I tried counting. So does that completely invalidate the game for everyone? Is that it? It's over? It has a specific look. Yeah, I mean, I have seen there's going to be a million opinions here, and I'm not here to stoke any fires or even... Wait, let me see. Are those real letters? Let me count the fingers. Let me see the real letters. But I have genuinely seen on social media more and more. I mean, I can understand why... Yeah, it looks it to me as well. But I've seen people accuse actual art of being AI, and then people actually showing their process and their their files. And that probably doesn't feel good either. That's got to feel terrible. Well, it's also, you know, like that late night. I mean, I can see the pupil, yeah. That Late Night with the Devil movie, like, used for some weird reason. I don't know why it did, but like a couple pieces of AI art. And it's like, you know, it's the 70s. Just hire someone to make the art. It's strange why, you know, and like the skeleton looked all weird. But apparently the movie's excellent. And like some people were just like, nah, I won't go see the rest of the movie. Like, you know, there's people that worked on that movie that had nothing to do with that decision. So we got to pick and choose our battles here. But it's weird that a movie like that, I mean, it's in more like lower budget movie. It is a weird thing that they would choose to do that when I'm sure it would cost like not even that much to find an artist to do a bumper for like a 70s style late night show. But yeah. So I guess we did have a discussion. Like I said, I liked it when it was about crusty Marios, like slamming pizza into their foreheads. Vinny, again, don't be an AI art apologist. Gotcha, chat member. Thank you for that. That's very, very nice to hear. Thank you. So this is going to be, you know, we're going to be seeing that a whole lot more in Sunday stream games too. So this is a discussion that if we're going to have every time, I'm just not going to even mention it. Because more and more people are going to be using this. The floodgates are sadly already opened. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut about it. And that's it. Why do you despise waffles? I do. It's true. Balance? No, there's none of that. But I do think the game is cute otherwise. I think there's some cool stuff in here. I'm sure there's a lot of... this seems like it's had more put into it than some of the other ones I played so far. But we still have a couple to go. Alright, let's see. Oh, God. Well, this... It's over. Now I don't want to play it anymore. Much wow, so many cats. Such little dog company. Where are the bones in this place? Tried to barking cat, but I think I just asked for more tuna. Very confused. Much purr. Look at its smug face mocking us. Okay, I can't open that. This is our culture. This is, yep, this is, well, this is your culture, chat member. My generation was dropping slime on celebrities' heads. You invented Doge. Well, no, I guess... There's different... Chat, not every millennial is the same age, you know. Help me calm something. If it overloads, your owner will start having nightmares. Vinny, you're solidly Gen X. I'm actually millennial. Chat member, I don't know if you know that. I fall, like, in the middle of millennial. My proclivities towards things I like are kind of more Gen X. But I'm technically a millennial. Someone said, I always thought Vinny was in his late 40s. What the fuck? Yeah, that's the first time I've heard that one. Usually people are like, wait, why is... Wait, Vinny's 38? I've never heard late 40s before. So, yeah, chat, I mean, listen, as cool as this game is, and has a lot of cool stuff in it, and feels the most put together, even just from a gameplay standpoint, it is a little bit boring. I mean, but it's also a game jam game. It's not being sold for money. It's just kind of a game for a collection. So, you know, it's fine. It overstayed its welcome a little bit. Maybe. It's, you know, there's things in it that I like. I know there's probably aspects of this that are now completely invalidated for some people, but I mean, if you take it as a work as a whole, there's more to this than some of these other ones, so I'll give it that credit. But I think I'm just about ready to move on from it. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna complete this section, and we'll leave it and move on. Let's see. Why bother completing if it's boring? Sunken cost fallacy. I figure the end is probably, like, right there. Vinny, I hate to be that guy, but anything before 89 is Gen X. Where are you getting your information from? We made it up. Okay, here we go. I think this is the end. I would imagine this is the end of the game. Millennial is 81 to 96, chat member. I feel like that's a pretty easy Google, but yeah, I am a millennial. Vinny, I turned 30 this month. Does the existential dread get better from here? Worse than better than worse than better than worse than better. And then you just make peace with it and you're like, fuck this place. What if all our dreams are being uploaded to a server while we sleep? Okay. No, there's a little more, chat. Let me help you get the key out of the tree. This is it, right here, chat. This is the end of it. Guaranteed. Someone said, fuck the government for taking Pluto from us. Next part is the one before the end. Does that mean it's the end or the one? Okay, I think I'm just gonna assume that there's another part. See that tower? That's the quantum tower. Inside, the rules of traditional physics are broken, or so they say. Truth is, I've never gone up. Just looking at those stairs. Okay. Mario Galaxy vibes. I was considering streaming Mario Galaxy 2 at some point. Because I played Galaxy 1 on that very bare bones Nintendo All-Stars 3D Mario collection. And they just decided that Mario Galaxy 2 does not exist. But I remember, you know, chat, that's actually one of the first games I streamed ever. Because it came out in 2010. And I bought it, and I got it a couple days early because I knew a place. So I actually was streaming when Galaxy 2 came out. And, but I haven't played it in years. Yeah, that shit's completely gone. That's way before any streams were saved. But, I wouldn't mind revisiting it at some point, because I remember so little of it. But what I would want to do is I want to up-res it. The perfect run death reel still exists, I believe that. I want to up-res it, and I want to get rid of, the motion controls. Also, yeah, this is now just a slog. I mean, it's been, but now it's, like, just excessively sluggish. You're almost there, Vin. 5 more minutes. That's all I need. 5 more minutes. And there will be some massive reward. I swear, chat, it's going to be an amazing moment. This is just gonna keep going, huh? Yeah. Oh, man. Vinny, you missed a staircase, did I? Five more minutes, chat. We needed, yeah, we needed yellow paint. Yeah. Well, don't worry. I'm sure the dev is going to hear all about this on their social media of choice. So don't worry, chat. That'll take care of itself, probably. But I also, you know, again, I think taking a measured approach to things is nice, and not invalidating, like, stuff that's actually, you know, created. But, you know, I, of course, would rather see people actually make stuff. I say that as a musician that makes stuff from my brain and my, you know, consciousness. So... How old is your Mario spaghetti hole bit? Well, when you say it like that... Return to stock images? I agree, like, just use... And keep Shutterstock on the image. You know, just have it say Shutterstock. Like, don't even buy it. Just use it. Download the low-quality JPEG that says Shutterstock and keep it on the image and use that. Neil Breen, His entire career right now is Shutterstock. That's the Giga Chad move. Yeah, I agree. And his movie looks so good. Well, something's happening. It's going to make me walk across that entire thing, isn't it? Chad, I'm starting to feel like the sunken cost fallacy is not going to pay off. Sorry. There's a lot I liked about it, and there's a lot I really didn't like about it. Sucks. Shame. Shame, shame. But, you know, for me, the most egregious thing, aside from that other stuff, is boring. It had its moments. It could have been a little tighter, but it wasn't. So this one's called A Time Traveler's Guide.
Hey kids, my name is Captain Columbus.
Okay.
You probably know me as one of the world's most famous time travelers. Today, I want to introduce my new interactive cooking show, A Time Traveler's Guide to Past Delicacies. Yes. You
Delicacies.
see, the life of a time traveler is not just about temporal paradoxes.
This is art.
And accidental affairs with dead ancestors. Sometimes we have the opportunity to immerse ourselves in the cultures of the past and discover wonderful dishes that have long since been lost. So let's get cooking.
Johnny, did you just submit
My
20
assistant,
disputes?
Big Limbo, will guide you to our hors d'oeuvre.
Amazing. Hang on a second, chat.
Big Limbo, you got your work cut out for you.
My program crashed. Hang on. Okay, we're good. I'm sorry, what is this gameplay?
Tamales. What a tremendous piece of history. You can find them as early as 9,000 years BC. Everyone was eating them. The Mayans, the Aztecs, the Toltecs, you name it. They were wolfing down tamales as if there was no tomorrow. And for many of them, there wasn't.
Wait.
When Captain Columbus
Oh my
made
god.
his first trip to Tenochtitlan, it was right after Hernan Cortez freed the place from the tyranny of the old gods. Back then, people were putting all types of shit in their tamales. Flamingos, axolotls, even some human meat. Let me tell you, our conquistadors, they were quite disgusted by that stuff. But wouldn't you know it, very soon, everyone was eating tamales, even our good people of Europe. Of course, now you can find your bland tamales all over the world.
You're bland tamales.
Amazing. But let me tell you this, no tamales would ever taste better than the one Cortez and his men ate looking down at the doomed splendor of the Mesoamerican civilization.
Oh, and you get a history lesson too. I listen, I love History Lesson from Sock Puppets. That look like that in
That's our
particular.
training program. I don't know why that loaded now. Sorry. Don't panic. I will fix it, and we will get back to cooking very soon. In the meantime, just relax.
Oh. Someone said, "What is happening?" I don't know what's happening, chat member, but I think it's art. I'm being told by my pineal gland that it is art.
Jorking that pineal gland, bruv.
Worst voice I do, easily. Even Omega Leno is better than that voice. Okay, well, that problem is solved. Someone said truly peak gameplay. My favorite part of the gameplay is how you can get stuck just by accidentally choosing a direction that doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Please stop. Please, ingredients, stop flying out of the blender. Tomatillos. Add salt and come in. Just put the full, like, shaker of salt in there. Add meat and let's cook it. It's just a whole hog, chat. It's a whole hog. And a flamingo. I can't even get the stuff in there. Is that an axolotl? Okay. I gotta play something on husks. Wait, what? Button? Oh, I didn't see the button. Place meat on the husks. Does that not count as meat? Actual McDonough's kitchen. Welcome to McDonough's. Chat, nothing is making any sense. Blue button again. Okay. I kept not seeing the blue button.
Hey, look at you, you made it. Did you like it? If so, please share, subscribe, and give me that 5-star rating.
We did it. I got 3 out of 4 out of 5 stars, I think.
It's good coffee. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's very, very good coffee. Mm. Anyway, thank you for your rating. And did you ever wonder how it feels like to travel back in time and get to discover some awesome dishes of the past? Lucky you, because we developed some new type of simulation that will allow you to experience time travel at home. Yeah. So, are you ready to dive headfirst into the mucus of history, the dawn of man, the primordial orgy?
Don't say orgy. Please, Red Puppet, don't say orgy.
Just follow me to the Stone Age.
Johnny, have you submitted 28 copyright disputes? For those that don't know or weren't here when I started the stream, that's all for the PSA stream I did last night. And it's all because of Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. Yeah, we're experiencing some real artistry right here, right now, chat. This is what it was really like back in dinosaur times, with the primordial orgy of civilization and the molecules and, I guess, pterodactyls. What was that? It went away.
That was a good time.
Just a bunch of people knocking about with dinosaurs, yeah? I fucking keep... It went full screen. Nuts and berries. It's a good recipe you got there.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. Anyway, did you like it? I admit it can feel awkward sometimes, going to the past, stealing some recipes, but keep in mind, the past, by definition, has already happened.
Someone just said Elmo on
It's
Fent.
totally fine to
What?
profit from it. Mm-hmm.
Chad, it looks like we've got 3 recipes.
Captain Columbus visited the Caribbean sometimes around the second half of the 19th century. Back then, the British had already abolished slavery, which came with some complications. Who was going to work the plantations? So the British thought, let's just invite our friends from India.
Nice light entertainment for
So
the
they did.
evening.
Gave the Indians some fake contracts and got them to work. And the Indians came with the curry dishes. That's how you get the Caribbean Colombo chicken. A marvelous blend of cultures spanning the world.
What's the name of this game? I don't know. Fever Dream?
And when it comes to French fries, you have to understand.
Wait, did someone see ejaculate? Then it said ejaculate? Wait, what?
That oil used to be a rich person's game. It's only in the second half of the 19e siècle that the French used their colonies to produce peanut oil for the masses. Yes. After that,
Yes.
fries quickly became the food of the proletariat. A little oily crunchiness for the laboring man.
Is this real life? Am I dreaming? Okay. Okay. I mean, this is what it looked like when I cooked my cinnamon rolls.
Hey, look at you, you made it. Did you like it? If so, please
It said a tasty ejaculate of the global workforce.
I sense that you are thirsty for that time-traveling high again. The Neanderthals weren't enough? Do you need more middle-aging? Kings and queens and little peasant boys?
Huh?
Okay. Then follow me to the Dark Ages.
Chat, I feel weirdly compelled to continue playing this, but I also don't want to. Pros?
A god of the past. A god of the past. Not the Jesus man, an older god of the...
Yeah, this is very educational and historical, chat. There they are, just living their lives. They don't even know we're here, chat.
Did you just eat that? Didn't I tell you never to eat food from the past? You can watch how they cook, get that recipe, but never eat it.
Sorry,
I
hand
guess
puppet.
maybe I didn't tell you. I mean, you know. This is a simulation, but the way these things work is that we extract data from the past and... Who am I kidding? You wouldn't understand.
This is the real shit, chat. This is the real shit. Remember, this has come from a human mind. Insert your hand in the sock
No.
until it
What's
reaches your
happening?
brain.
You broke it. You totally broke it.
Okay. Man, these modern cooking toys are so much better than they used to be. Oh. Don't do that. Oh, no, you're destroying your friend. Yeah, I feel like this is something I would actually make myself, so I have to respect this. Granola bar and coffee. That seems like a real recipe.
Coffee. Who doesn't love some good warm cup of that dark juicy sludge?
As long as he doesn't say
When the
ejaculate.
Turks brought that sexy concoction to Europe, not only did they produce what some call the Great
Puppet.
Awakening,
Where's our puppet? Okay.
pumping some caffeinated thirst for discovery into the dried up veins of the good people of the old world, it also allowed us to get filthy rich. Yes, 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 yes. Without all those coffee plantations, there would be no time travel today, you know, because progress is not cheap. And what about those granola bars, granola bars? What about them? They didn't know that in the 19th century. They didn't
What
just
is
want
happening?
good soup bar, no. They were aiming to create a new food for a new superhuman being. Healthy, strong, vegetarian, and cute. A new man with a strong superhuman.
Just never let me cook again. Squeeze the brain until it belongs to you. Oh, nice. Just hanging with a bunch of freaks. Got it.
You have to restart the simulation. Reboot the whole thing. You see, the problem with food is that it contains, we call them tasty rays. I guess you might call them ghosts or something, but we specialists, we call them tasty rays.
I may not have any fucking idea what's happening, but I'll remember this one. And at the very least, it moves at a brisk pace. Like you're always learning, or something fucking weird is always happening. So I give it credit. I give it credit.
Look at them. All the tasty rays have been unleashed. What have you done? A time traveler is supposed to go back in time, steal some recipes, and bring them back. Then you can do what you want with them. Open a franchise or whatever. But you do not eat them on sight. Anyway, restart that simulation quickly now. There must be a switch somewhere. Go!
I maybe have gone too far in a few places. I didn't see a switch down that way. I can't fucking tell. Everything's blurry. Did Sephiroth do this?
All those tasty rays wandering about. They're probably pissed off about all those recipes we stole from them.
The switch
But
doesn't
we
spawn
are
for a while. You have to
present.
wait for the sock tower to
We can do what we
spawn.
want with the past.
Ah,
It
yes,
has
the sock
already
tower.
happened.
I wonder if we're like too in deep now and we have to see this through. How does Chad have knowledge of this game? I don't know. I'm pretty sure this game didn't exist until about a half hour ago, so... Someone said, is self-sock in this game? Very, very nice. I'll give you a +2 for that one. I don't see a switch here anywhere. Now I see it. I see the tower. They make you wait for it. Suck and cost fallacy. Some voice acting, and then no voice acting. Okay, I take back what I said about the game not wasting my time.
That's the switch. Reboot. Come on.
Left ear only.
Move your hand and say what you want, or something like that. Mario, Mario.
Coolingbus. You probably know me as one of the... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling good. Wait. Oops. Oops, I'm sorry. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling that good. I think that could be bullshit. Oh god. Oops. All those issues. Oh god, can you just cut it? Let's just make a break, man. I'm sorry.
Where does one acquire slime like that? Oh, no wonder we were hearing everything on the left. The task cam is on the left. I have that exact task cam. I've used it for like 3 months and then I just used my phone. But did you learn? What the hell was that? Yeah. That's what it was. It was yeah. Yeah. That's what it was. It wasn't yeah. It was yeah. This one's called Pyramid. Okay, this seems kind of interesting. Cube. Vinny, this feels like late night Adult Swim. Ow. Ow. Eh, 3.6 Rontgen. Not great, not terrible. I love the noises. That was a Christopher Nolan noise. I feel like, you know that image that was used in those mobile games? Like the meme image of the fucking thing going back and forth? I don't know how to explain it. I'll never be able to explain it, but it looks like my character is doing that movement. No? There's no way I'm gonna be able to explain that. Never mind. The stick bug thing? Yeah, maybe. You mean Spider-Man getting back shots? I don't think I mean that. No, probably not. Why is everything shifting? Man, I fucking love synthesizers. Chat, something's happening. I mean, things are happening. It's just trying to figure out what they mean. But I got it. I got the red cube. Vinny, can you stop playing this? The music is making me shit myself. Chat member, you should relish. Just watch on the toilet. And know that your bowels are moving properly. This looks like a Kojima office, where like Psycho Mantis and Snake are like playing like fiddly pump to see who the you know, the more damaged person is. I'm damaged, Snake. That's not even Psycho Mantis' voice. It's fine. It's fine. No, I'm damaged. Oh yeah? Do you play Castlevania? Yeah, because I'm all messed up, you know? Trying to figure out what to do here. Think about this, chat. Psycho Mantis, but Psycho Manatee. Cube needs to eat. Any genuine question, how do you get so good at impressions? Is it practice? It's, you know, I guess so. I just attempt, even if I don't think they're gonna sound right. Like, I do a Jeff Goldblum impression that sounds nothing like Jeff Goldblum. At all. But I try. This also looks like a Batman room. I am the pull-out king. See what I mean? It sounds nothing like him, but I attempt, and then eventually I find things I'm good at. By accident, and I just keep doing it. I feel like we're playing the Radiohead Kid A Amnesiac exhibition now. I mean, it is Unreal Engine. Feed it chairs, maybe? If I have to go all the way back and get chairs and bring them here, I'm gonna stop playing the game. I don't think that's what you have to do, but let's see. The Stanley Kubrick room. Okay. I like that even simple graphics like this and just some bought assets can look amazing in Unreal Engine. I'm assuming this is 5, but I don't know. Might not be. Donut. This is the beginning of the... Wait, what? We're at the beginning of the game again. Very real donut. Remember when I did that segment on video game food? Well, that's a very real-looking donut. Oh, it just wanted a donut. It's like, it's just like me, FR. It will. For a game called Pyramid, there were a lot of cubes. Speaking of, this one's called Somewhat Cubed. Let's get rid of that. Hang on. Alright. This is not windowing particularly well. R. Stop. Chad, you ever see the movie Cube? Or like Cube 2 Hypercube or whatever? It's kind of like a lower to mid-budget Canadian movie about people stuck inside of a cube. And they have to like solve puzzles, or they get like decapitated or like maimed and mutilated in a variety of horrific ways. I recommend watching the film, actually. It's kind of amazing. It's cheesy, but it's good. I'd also recommend, well, there's 3 of them. I don't remember the 3rd one at all, so it couldn't have been that great, in my opinion. But I've seen Cube 1 a couple times. And, that one's good. I think the second Cube... Oh, Cube 2, and Cube 0. I think there was a Hypercube. Two is Hypercube. I recommend Hellraiser 1, 2, and 3 for more cube-themed movies. I recommend the game Cube. Not the GameCube. I recommend that too, that's a good console, but I would recommend the game Cube. Cube! That one. So this is a walking simulator within cubes, and you have a full range of movement. So that's a little different than usual. Vinny, ever watch the Cube movies? I want to like play that David Duchovny bit from Zoolander after you said that. But why male models? Vinny, have you ever seen the Cube movies? No. I've seen the Pube, yeah, the Pube movies. The Pube franchise is really good. I would stop at Ultra Pube. Omega Pube was pretty good. Hyper Pube was kind of bad. But, you know... Oh. We're in the eye chamber now. Like the eye hole. Okay. More normal stuff. Vinny, have you seen the Sphere movies? So now we're just talking about things that are related to geometric shapes, and I'm fine with that. This is a natural evolution of the conversation, chat, so I'm cool with it. I've seen Sphere. I didn't know there were several Sphere movies, but I've seen Sphere. That's the one with Dustin Hoffman, isn't it? It's like an underwater, like, sphere thing. Yeah, I don't remember any of it. I've seen it. I don't remember it. Have you seen Cylinder? I don't think that's real. Okay, I think we're done with this one. It's yeah, I mean that is, as far as I've seen, chat, that is a flying simulator, floating simulator. In cubes. 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 Have you seen the 4D golf game? I have the 4D golf game. I'm just waiting for the right time to play it. Somnicoda. All possessions are kept from dream to dream. These items and the dreams they complete are saved. Peruse the option menu for a fresh start. Peruse the bio, chat. Peruse the bio for the hot picks you need. Dreamcast. So you notice that stuttering, chat? How things are just like kind of like stuttering once in a while, like they just freeze. I've noticed that. So the move away from the Unity engine means more people are using Godot. And this is a Godot engine game. And it seems like every single Godot game I've played tonight has had some freezing. So hopefully they fix that. Because the engine's cool, it looks good. Obviously people are utilizing it well. But I hope that is something that they can address. Isn't it pronounced Godot? I don't believe so. I've heard of a play called Waiting for Godot, and I believe I'm pronouncing it correctly. I'm sorry for anyone who's pronouncing it Godot. How long did you wait for? I left before the second act. Hi, I'm Dev. Sorry for stutter. First Godot game. Are you really? You're a Vinesauce Green member, or Emerald. Vinesauce Green. Yes, actually? Really? Well, nice to see that you've been here for a long time, Dev. I appreciate that. But I'll tell you what. A little stutter is no problem. I'm sure it's something that you'll figure out and maybe they'll patch eventually. What I would say about this that's cool, this is the most like the original Dream emulator game, LSD Dream emulator, of all the games tonight. Which I like. I like that music too. Where's the Vinesauce Easter egg? I'm sorry, chat members, but if you're a developer, you're contractually obligated to add a Vinesauce Easter egg to your video game. Good movies. Jonathan, Charlotte! Jonathan, Charlotte! I made a game for this jam too, and I have a Redvox reference in my game. What is your game called? See, now you're just, like, buying screen time on the stream. You know what it is? If it wasn't submitted, away in graphical limbo. Yeah, if it wasn't submitted by chat members who dug through this stuff to send to me, I don't have it. But if you want, send me an email if you think it would go good for Getting Weird with it in the future. Because these games also fit that moniker, that segment, pretty well. And, I'll take a look and see if it will be something that will be good for a Sunday stream. And if it's got a if it... Yeah. So do that. Hey, chat, how do I leave the movie theater? Which is developer again? Lobby? Yeah, maybe. Dev says interact with the film. No. Yeah, there was like... That first one didn't quite do that. So, I gave up. This is as LSD Dream Emulator as you can get, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I expected this for like pretty much all of the games tonight, so... It's nice that we finally got one. Not that the other games weren't cool, a lot of them were, like, very memorable and kind of weird in a good way, but... This is the one that feels the most like what I was expecting and hoping for. I love shit like this, chat. I love the Final Fantasy VIII beach. Vinesauce! Sick! Vicos! Vinosec! Those words are not real. Well, they're real if you say them, but they don't mean anything. Apparently, Uematsu chose them because they just sounded good. There's other words that sound like them, like weenus, Prilosec. They're actually an anagram of succession of witches and love. That's cool. I didn't know that. See, I'm learning so much new shit. It's funny how weenus is a real word. Yeah, it's that skin that feels like a granny's, boobie. That, Chat, you got it. We all have a weenus. It's, no, really, I'm not kidding. It's your elbow. If you put your arm straight ahead, and then you feel the elbow skin, like at the end of your elbow, that's your weenus. Straight joking. Someone just said mine was clipped when I was younger. Okay. Okay. Are you kidding me? This is the Enterprise. Well, kind of. It's a budget Enterprise. But there's almost like an LCARS display. This is very reminiscent of Starship Enterprise D, which is the best ship because it looked like the 90s. Like foam and carpet all over the place. Geo. It keeps going back to the geometrical shapes, chat. The cubes, the triangles. Golf course. This is some nice graphics, developer. I wish I didn't play that other game as long as I did, so I could have spent more time with this one. Not to shit on another game, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, just... I spent so much time not enjoying myself with some other stuff. And I'm loving this. Untitled B2. There's the Earth. This reminds me of 21 The World. That game I've played a bunch that I really like. Dark Forest. Hell yeah. Just playing that Interior Worlds update, which had Dark Forest, so I've been in a Dark Forest mood lately. Chat's asking for the game name? I don't fucking remember it.
Ah, Diablos!
Somnicoda. Somnicoda. I want to grow my foreskin back again. Do 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 do. Hmm? You don't know that song? That is a certified bop banger. I feel like this is like a PlayStation 2 loading zone. Yeah, this has got some really cool visuals. It evokes an emotion. Someone just said new Red Vox album cover. You're not even kidding. I fell. I shitted. Only I had the key to that boat. No pressure to keep playing. I made it so that you could pretty much see everything without having to complete all of the puzzles. Well, that boat... Whoa, there's that stutter again. The Godot stutter. Oh, there we go. Dev, you should do more stuff like this. I'm being greedy because I really like shit like this, but you're good at this kind of thing. And, like, I search for games like this, and there's not enough of them. Like, 21 The World, you know, LSD Dream Emulator, stuff like this. It kind of, like, it scratches a very specific itch. This is their first attempt at Godot. Yeah, this is fantastic. I mean, this is my choice so far for my favorite. I mean, this is... There's only one other game, but I'm going to shaft the other game. I'm going to do that in a future showcase on, like, a Getting Weird With It. I'm a simple man. I see a Galaxy-class starship parody. I enjoy. Okay, so yeah, this is like stuff I don't fully understand. Haha. I wouldn't mind attempting to make a piece of strange music for a game like this. I would do it once and see if I enjoyed the process. That seems like something that could be kind of fun. I like how the golf zone, you can just choose where to go and each... Oh, okay. It takes you to the different golf islands.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Like this is, more indicative of the status of your completion amount than I expected. Back to the movies. Let me try that other movie. Vinny becomes a video game composer. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would ever end up... Like, I'm not as talented as Chuck Salamone. I'm not. I'm good at coming up with melodies. And I like synthesizers and guitar sounds that are strange. But, I don't think I have the drive to work on music like that. Like, I like playing music, and just like I said earlier, not writing to something specific, but just wherever it comes from, whatever the song sounds like it is, just making it as such. So yeah, I don't think I would be like the most, I'd be very lazy about it. But it might be fun to try. I have so many, little ideas that ended up going nowhere, and like, they're just in demo form forever. Okay. Well, let's try this motorboat. And, in the daytime, and then we'll probably... So how much did I miss, developer? Just to use your full name for a moment. I don't know which one the developer is anymore. Not too much. There's a few bits, maybe. I didn't realize that once you get the bike, you could just use it everywhere. What a fantastic thing. Just to like, you know, eliminate some of the tedium. The game told you items carry over. I know, I forgot. movie. Yeah, I would say we probably saw a good chunk. I mean, yeah, we're missing a little bit, but I'm gonna probably just leave it here, and I would recommend, if you are into games like this, LSD Dream Emulator type stuff, this one is my pick for best of the bunch. The puppet game is a close second because it was so fucking weird. There was definitely a lot of good stuff tonight, but this is what I was hoping for, and we finally got it. But watching a red puppet puke is something that I think I will remember for at least a day. It looks like there's puzzles here, like the dev was saying, so you have, you know, obviously you have to put the film in the projector. It looks like there's an arcade cabinet that you need coins for. And maybe some other stuff that I didn't quite grasp. But, really cool game. Somnicoda. It's awesome. So, yeah, thank you for watching this segment. And, some cool games. I look forward to future LSD game jams. And there is one more game I have. I'm going to add it to the weird folder for the future. Because I have... Oh, it's already in there. It's actually already in there. Okay, then. Well, there goes that. Great. We will take a break, chat, and I will return with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I am at a crucial point in the game, and I think it's going to get very interesting. If you want to stick around and watch, I would be very appreciative. Now, we will take a moment to enjoy a song. And chat, I would like for you to really soak this song. Just soak it. Soak it in. Soak it up. For this probably influenced me way more than I thought it would when I heard it when I was younger. I grew up with this song. Hey! This is non-live future Vinny from the day after this was recorded, and I just wanted to throw a thought out there because I was thinking about this a little bit. And I didn't have a chance to mention it live because I didn't think of it. But in response to some of the conversation earlier about the AI stuff, why not have it so that when there's a game jam, and this is probably going to happen more and more, just list no AI assets. I feel like that's going to start happening because more and more on like Steam and other places, they're listing that kind of thing. Or it's implicitly listed, explicitly, both. And that way people know to make up their mind whether or not they want to play it. There you go. I mean, it's not a solve for everyone's problems, but it's something to list things clearly. That way people know what they're getting into, people know what they're playing, and know how not to create something. Just an idea. Thanks for watching this.